Ready?
Let's state the obvious. The Queen is dead. Let's state the obvious.
We'll get into sports first.
Yeah.
Sports first. We'll get to the Queen. Don't worry.
All right, we'll save the best for last.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello and welcome to the Morning Session Podcast. I am Paradox, and this is my partner,
Reed RZO.
And here on this podcast, we are here to talk about anything and everything going on in the world and all the crazy shit. And yeah, basically, whatever is going on during the week, we'll talk about it. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's just get right into it because we got a lot of content for this week. And yeah, so we'll start off with sports. We got Michigan and the Lions. Lions first week, man, everyone hyped up that Hard Knocks.
They did.
So much.
They did.
Like, they see Dan Campbell giving a speech, they see Hutchinson doing a little Michael Jackson dance, and then, you know, they're going absolutely crazy.
Honestly, it was just, you can tell they just needed hype. They're trying to restart with, you know, the new fan base.
But then again, Lions fans are just starving for anything at this point.
Facts. Dude, like...
So we'll just take anything we can get. So we see Hutch dance, and we're like, all right, we're good.
Yeah, a little background. Of course, we're from Michigan, based in Michigan. We're diehard Michigan fans, so there will be bias. Yeah. There will be bias. I'm
Fuck
sorry.
State.
You're not going to stop us. Screw Ohio. Screw State. We're on
I think
top.
we all hate Ohio here.
Yeah, we do.
Sorry to my Ohio people, but, you know, it is what it is.
Michigan State, you're still little brother. I don't care, dude. I just don't care. Yeah, but the HBO Hard Knocks, I stopped watching after episode 3. My dad's watching it because, you know, diehard Lions fan at heart.
I mean, I finished it. I watched it. It was good. Don't get me wrong. But that doesn't mean we go into the playoffs.
We just need to be good. Like, a TV show's not going to help us be
what we
good.
really need is a QB.
Dude.
Because Jared Goff is beyond mid.
Let's bring out the stats.
Beyond mid.
Let's bring out the stats, as you can clear here.
Let's bring up the stats.
So the score from week 1 was 38-35. Eagles beat us. Let's see. Let's go to the Eagles.
Of course Philadelphia beats us.
Jalen Hurts had 18 for 32. He was 18 for 33 in passing and 243 yards. And he's had, let's see. He had no throwing touchdown. He had no passing touchdowns. I'm a casual NFL. I'm sorry if I'm just, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, well, not casual, but I'm casual.
You know.
But he did have a rushing touchdown, though. Yeah. Eagles had 4 rushing touchdowns. Let's see. TD. And then defense. Oh, yeah, there's a fumble. Yeah, there's a fumble.
Casual fumble.
And the big man himself, James Bradbury, carried it to the end zone. And see who else we have. Who else scored? Miles Sanders scored. Jalen Hurts himself scored. He's actually a pretty good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles got a steal. And then Kenneth Gainwell, he scored. And, of course, Boston Scott. Pretty decent. But if we go to the Lions, actually, that's what we're here for. Jared Goff.
This is where it goes downhill.
Absolutely. Jared Goff, 21 for 37 in passing.
And let's not even talk about that pick 6, you know, whatever.
Yeah, Jared Goff, he had 215 yards.
Just come back here, guys.
Literally.
He's going to show out this year. He's showing out, for real.
He's the same guy from L.A. I promise you.
Oh, God.
I promise you.
Even though his team was stacked as fuck.
Still lost to Brady, though.
Still lost. Yeah, Brady. Smoking that fucking Goff pack.
Yeah, Goff pack in the air. That's sorry. That's what we got to do. And then Goff had 2 touchdowns, though, 1 interception. So that counts. And, of course, we got my boy DeAndre Swift, the GOAT, with 15 carries, 144 yards, 1 touchdown. And then they have Jamal Williams, 11 carries, 28 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I like the dynamic.
I do, too.
Because you can clearly tell they use DeAndre Swift for, like, long rushes, just, like, move the ball for it. And they use Jamal Williams to pack it in. That's what they do.
Yards in.
Yeah, because I think Jamal's stronger. He looks bigger and stronger. He looks tougher. DeAndre Swift just, you know, he's literally swift. He just goes right through, and it's epic. It's epic.
Yeah, true.
So we have a good running back dynamic.
In conclusion, we just need a good QB. I mean, keep Dan Campbell. I love Dan Campbell. Eat your fucking, I'm going to bite your kneecap.
The kneecap destroyer.
The kneecap destroyer. But yeah, overall, we just need a QB, and if we could sell it to someone other than the Fords, that would be dope too.
Yeah, We just need receivers. Receiving end.
But speaking of QBs, Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone going crazy over my boy J.J. McCarthy.
It's
going
time.
dummy.
It's time we start the J.J. McCarthy era, ladies and gentlemen.
The J.J. McCarthy era is going to go crazy.
Literally. The only reason why we won Big Ten last year is because of Aiden Hutchinson. Thank goodness.
We had a good team.
Yeah, of course. We had a great team last year.
But now we got a 5-star QB. And then McNamara's like, ooh,
yeah, Cade.
I don't know what this is. I wasn't expecting this.
I always say this. Cade just looks happy to be there. Like whenever you see like whenever you see like an okay quarterback like Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's just happy to be on any team he's on.
Yeah.
He's just there for the vibes.
Mm-hmm. He's like, all right, 12th team in 12 years. You know, I'm vibing now. It is what it is.
That's the same thing with Cade. I just see Cade just like, yeah, we're just here to throw the ball, go blue, all that.
But I will say, y'all some hoes for booing him at the game. Now that's crazy.
Yeah.
I heard the student section was being very disrespectful.
Like it's not that deep. Like Cade, come on, he gave us a chip, so let's relax. Let's relax.
Show some respect, people.
Yeah. But J.J. McCarthy though.
I'm going to talk. You guys will see soon.
Literally. Let's see the stats on J.J. 11 for 12. Is that
you can't beat it?
Should I continue on from there? Let's just keep it real.
I think we can just stop.
Literally, no. 11 for 12, 229 yards.
The stats speak for themselves.
Literally, 3 touchdowns.
As Skip Bayless would.
Literally, as Skip
Pro
Bayless
Football Focus.
Like, dude, it doesn't get any better than that for your debut. Well, not really debut, but like your first start.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
His first like real game.
Yeah, and now they're gonna start him next week. We're excited for that.
Rightly so.
Yeah,
as they should.
That's gonna be great. And of course, Cade 4 for 6, 1 interception, 26 yards. I think Cade just fell under the pressure.
Yeah, I mean he's under pressure and probably stressed because he's going up against McCarthy.
Yeah, it's his job.
Yeah, it's your job at the end of the day.
Yeah, and everyone's trying to make it to the league. So it's like, dude,
True.
like I think
McCarthy's got a way better chance than McNamara of making it to the league.
Easily way. Like, I'm sorry, like JJ, he has the speed. Like we can use it for rushing now. Like
he's got to throw.
Literally.
Just that one throw, I forget what quarter was it, but he just chucked it down the damn field.
Yep.
And it was so beautiful.
And we have tiny boy Blake Corum, 9 carries, 80 yards, 1 TD. That's what he usually does. We got our boy CJ Stokes, 8 carries, 61 yards, 1 touchdown. It's like we have depth. Like every play we make is kind of depth wise. Like it's really nice.
It's over.
It's really balanced. Like it just goes down the list. Like let's see. Isaiah Gash, he had 3 carries, 48 yards, 1 touchdown. Then we have Donovan Edwards. Come on now. Donovan Edwards, the legend. 3
classic.
carries, 26 yards, 1 touchdown. Dude, and then of course JJ himself.
The GOAT.
Yeah, 1
He's
carry.
Himothy. He is Himothy.
Yeah, 1 carry for 16 yards. That means he literally just said hut and then just did. I mean, he just did.
Booked it.
That's really just dude clean. I'm excited for Michigan this year.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to beat State.
I mean, we'll see about the NCAA.
Yeah.
I mean, the basketball team.
Let's talk about these rankings, actually. Let's go into the rankings.
God.
Yeah, let's go CFB.
You gotta love the rankings, man. They're always just so good.
Yep. CFB on Fox. I always love to look at these rankings that RJ Young does. If you guys don't know, RJ Young is a simple cuck and just doesn't get it. He
doesn't get it.
Literally. Okay, let's see. Week 3. All right, cool. Week 3. This is the Associated Press, the AP. This is for the playoff. They have Georgia at number 1, Bama at 2.
Of course.
Bama shouldn't be number 2 though.
No, but it's Bama, so everyone loves to dick ride Bama.
Who did they play? They played the Longhorns. Or
I don't know.
It was either Texas or Tennessee, but they shouldn't have. That was a horrible win. They won by 1,
good, but you're not that good.
They won by 1 point. I'm like, dude. Ohio State at 3.
Typical.
Yeah, of course.
Typical Ohio State placement.
Yeah, the only reason why Michigan's number 4 because we're literally playing bots.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, and we have a pretty easy schedule this week.
I was gonna say. Then again, we did just play Hawaii.
Yeah, no, they're complaining. Ohio State's complaining that we have an easy schedule when Ohio State has
set. Yeah, but you guys got an easy schedule too.
Plenty of easy schedule in the past. Let's not talk, bro. Like let's relax. I'm trying to find RJ Young's one because this is just hilarious. Here we go. RJ Young's week 3. All right, week 3 top 25. You ready?
It's bad.
Georgia's number 1. Alabama's number 2. Ohio State's number 3. Of course. Just of course.
Here's where it gets fucking wacky.
Number 4 is just why I didn't look after the list of number 4. Kentucky is number 4.
What the fuck is Kentucky? Who lives in Kentucky? One.
First off, let's see what Kentucky even played. Actually, let's look at the comments.
Who do they play?
The comment section is hilarious.
Interesting.
It said, the top comment, RJ, you had Kentucky out of the top 25 last week after winning by 24 points. Now we're top 5. Pick a side, RJ.
Literally.
Like, just...
You gotta love RJ takes.
I mean, someone said, definitely need whatever he smokes.
Yeah, give me that shit, please.
And everyone's just like, bro, Florida's still at 16.
Kentucky, chill.
Like, just like, why? Like, no hate to Kentucky. Like, respectfully.
Respectfully.
Let's see what
y'all are not better than Michigan.
Who did Kentucky play? Kentucky college ball. College ball. We don't have our stats up. I'm sorry. We'll get better as the podcasts go on.
Hey, we on the fly. It is what it is.
Yeah. So Kentucky, they played. That was just last week. They played Florida 26-16, but Florida was 18. So how does beating a number 18 in the country go up to number 4?
In RJ's head, it does. That's the only world that makes sense. RJ's like, yeah, I love Kentucky. Hell yeah, brother. We got to put them up there. They got a real chance.
So when they beat Florida, Florida went up to 16. Florida went up to 16 after UK. That doesn't make any sense. Bro, what?
It doesn't have to make sense when it's coming out of RJ.
Yeah, RJ Young, it's whatever. It's whatever for RJ. Let's see.
Like Skip Bayless takes. You cannot take them seriously whatsoever.
Don't even get started on Skip Bayless, dude.
Oh, trust me, we'll talk about Skip Bayless on this show, especially when basketball time comes around. Oh God.
Yeah. So Alabama played Texas, and they like barely scraped through. And then they somehow just jump up in the rankings. Alabama should be
classic RJ.
Personally, I would honestly have Alabama. I would understand if it was Alabama at 4 and Michigan at 5.
I get that.
Yeah, if you put, let me see,
but not Kentucky.
Yeah, that's not what you do.
Not that Kentucky's like terrible, but like not number 4.
Yeah.
You're not him.
Personally, Georgia will stay number 1. I'll give Ohio State number 2.
I'll give them that.
Yeah,
I hate them, but I admit they're really cracked.
Yeah,
they're fucking really.
Put
good.
Alabama at 3, and then we're getting somewhere. And then U of M at 4.
Just put Alabama at 5, just to give them a middle finger.
Put Clemson at 3.
Oh no.
No, actually no. Put Michigan at 3.
Oh God.
Clemson at 4. Alabama at 5. That's some RJ Young stuff.
You know, that's how you start a civil war right there. you just put Alabama out of the top 5, and it's like, oh God.
Literally, it's like
the whole South. They're pissed. It's over.
All right, sweet. The FBS leaderboard. Okay. I don't know what FBS means. I'm really lacking right now.
Me either.
But it basically means points per game. James Madison averaging.
How do you go from FBS to points per game? How the fuck does that make sense?
I don't know. I'm saying it's a James Madison. Is that like a D2 school? Probably. Maybe I just don't know. But anyways, if you see this in the comments or whatever, educate. Please help us out. 53.5 points per game. That's actually dope. Michigan as well, 53.5. And USC at 53.5. That's why Kansas is there. They're averaging 52.5.
True.
Oh, okay.
I see now.
Still dumb, but whatever. Still,
it is what it is.
The ranks are dumb.
Life goes on.
Teams what they ranked to win so far in the 22 season are Texas, Arkansas, Texas Tech, Ohio State, Georgia, Kentucky, Florida. Let's see. Who are all these dudes? Dang, wow.
What is the green M? What the?
Appalachian State. Let's see. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Wow, we're really casual at this.
We are.
Why are we speaking on this? Because we can.
Oh yeah, because we can.
Because we can.
But if you really want some football analysis, then go watch Pat McAfee, dude.
That's true. Yeah, to go to a podcast where they really get
where
down
it's
to
about
it.
football.
Literally. Yeah, we're just casuals. Yep, casuals talking about
casuals.
Football. Go Blue, anyways.
Yeah, go Blue. Anyways. Moving on though.
All right, moving on. Let's see what's next on the topic list we have today.
PNB Rock.
PNB Rock.
R.I.P. For real.
Yeah. So
I actually really did like him.
Absolutely.
A very fucked up situation. Of course, happened in L.A.
Many deaths happen in L.A.
Yeah. So basically PNB Rock was with his girl, and they were at this restaurant. I don't remember the name of it. And she decided to post her location, like many people do when they're out eating. But you know, as a celebrity, shit gets dangerous, especially in L.A. They don't fuck around in L.A. So yeah, basically PNB Rock they say it was an attempted robbery, but they just pulled up and killed his ass.
Yeah.
And then just dipped. and didn't do nothing to his girl.
Yeah, the real rundown. They were at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, and then I think they shot him and took his chain, took his jewelry.
Okay,
they tried to
that's
say they tried to say it was a robbery, but I'm pretty sure it was a hit.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Yeah, remember the conspiracy right now is that his girlfriend set him up.
Oh yeah, I did see that on Insta.
Yeah, the conspiracy right now, because it does make sense.
They were saying something in this post. She did something like a couple days ago or commented something.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
She's set him up. I'm like, dog. People look for way too many conspiracies in this fucking country.
Yeah.
It is insane.
But the logic does make sense. Why would you post Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles out of everything? Out of all the restaurants you want to go to, why would you just post Roscoe's?
Because girls just post when they're out with their guy. But that's what the main topic of it that I guess we're gonna get into is like people blaming her for that. And it's like, here's my thing on it. It's like, obviously as a celebrity in LA, should you be safer? No shit. But at the same time, that's his girl. Like, bro, you can't just blame her totally for that. Like, you think, like, come on, man. That's insane.
He did say on the Academics podcast that his girl was like very just like, I don't know, she was just acting very weird. Like going into places.
I mean, I don't know, man.
And people,
I've seen there's some crazy shit that goes on. I just don't like the automatic jump to assuming it, but
literally, bro.
Hey, anything's fucking possible.
And someone said, and Academics also posted the game lyrics from 2007, speaking on Roscoe's in South Central LA resurfaces. So the game especially said in one of his songs, today there have been 10 murders in South Central alone. The boys in the hood say Cube have been gone too long, so take my advice. I'm talking to all the rappers. When you eat at Roscoe's, watch out for the chain snatchers. Take it off slow. You might get killed.
Yeah. I mean, and that's true, too. Like, everyone's saying is LA is known for that shit. Oh, God. He saw a comment.
All right, so, guys, I'm going to be talking on Instagram a lot, and then we're going to go straight to the comment section. So, Hood
comments
Ratchet,
are the best content.
Yeah, so Hood Ratchet TV said, too bad nobody listens to his music.
Hey, yo, that's out of pocket.
Because I'm gonna keep it real. I had no idea the game said that.
Me either.
Nor that.
Nah, I think the only song that everyone knows what the game on is the one with 50 Cent, Love It or Hate It or whatever the fuck it's called.
First time he was.
And I don't even think the game wrote that. I think 50 wrote that whole song.
Yeah. Someone said.
And he's talking so much shit to 50 right now.
Someone said the first time he's not lying.
I mean,
have you seen his interviews lately?
Yes.
He be talking.
Did you watch his Drink Champs?
Oh my god.
If you haven't seen the game's Drink Champs, watch that shit. If not anything, but just to cringe at how stupid this shit he's saying.
Oh man. Let's do a quick side topic about Kevin Gates, anyways, because we're talking about rappers.
Yeah.
As you can tell, Kevin Gates has been on a rampage of out-of-pocketness.
When is he not on a rampage, though?
Yeah. Someone said Kevin Gates is mimicking sex acts on stage again, and people aren't sure how to react.
What is he doing? Did they show a video of what he's doing?
No, it's XXL. They don't let you watch the videos. Click the link.
Oh, yeah. They click the link, guys, in the bio.
Nobody's clicking the link.
We never do.
No one is. Respectfully,
nobody clicking that fucking link.
Yeah, the rap scene nowadays, it's kind of wild. It's
always been wild. But it's even I don't know. I kind of think it's a little wilder nowadays with social media and shit.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Yeah, celebrities always been going through shit though. They get harassed all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Classic Kanye clips.
Yeah.
Good morning, Kanye. Shut the fuck up.
Dude,
it's 4 a.m.
Dude, Kanye alone is just a blooper reel of excitement.
Kanye's life, like, dude, instead of the Kardashians, they should have did a fucking show on Kanye. Like, dude, you want to talk about an entertaining show?
We need more than just a Kanye doc. We needed more than a Kanye doc.
Can you imagine seeing him when he was posting the skeet memes?
Dude,
what a household that must have been. That
must have been great. But he's doing a little bit better now. I guess he had after he got done.
He's done simping, and now he's moving on to the corporations.
Yeah,
which I think is a way better fight.
And he just had his fashion shows of the glasses. Chris Rock was there.
Everybody was there.
Pretty hard fit. No, Chris Rock was modeling though.
Oh really? Yeah. I didn't see that. I saw Kanye there. I didn't see Chris Rock.
Yeah, let me see if I can scroll up or like scroll down. But yeah, Chris Rock was there. Hard fit. Yeah, I'm glad Chris is doing okay after the Will Smith situation.
Will Smith be on some bullshit.
Absolutely.
Will Smith, just side top, the ultimate cuck. The ultimate cuck. If you want to learn how to be a cuck, just watch what Will Smith does.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand how Will and Jada Smith are still married at this point.
I don't know how either one of them hasn't left each other yet. They both seem like they don't like each other.
Facts. I'm pretty. Didn't
Like
they talk
whenever
about
I see them, they're like, I don't want to be here right now.
Yeah, didn't they talk about it? They were just like, well, like we're together, but we're just not together anymore. We're just gonna just do our own thing.
Oh, it's one of the. Oh, we're staying together for the kids.
Dude, they're all grown now. Like they're all grown.
Ah,
now.
true. Yeah, true. Yeah, no, you're right.
I think they're just there. Like you never see like, I mean, you do see Will and Jada together. Like once the movie premieres, to promote family. Like,
yeah, but whenever they pull up somewhere, they pull some shit off like they did at the Oscars.
Yeah, even in Will's documentary, we tried to lose weight. Jada was like barely around.
Really?
Yeah, like,
I just saw the trailers for that, and like I never watched.
It was a very powerful documentary. Like he was going through mental health. He addressed his mental health, writing the book, and trying to lose 25 pounds, 20 pounds at the same time. That's the thing with Will Smith. You gotta relax, dude.
Doing too much at once.
You gotta relax. Will Smith is always on the grind. Always.
That's a lot of celebrities too, though.
True.
Like they get burnout because they just don't fucking stop.
Yeah.
They just keep going.
I'm like, dude, like
You gotta take a break for yourself.
Imagine you're on a deadline with writing a book and you're behind doing chapter after chapter. Then all of a sudden you just want to lose weight out of nowhere. Just like, I'm gonna just lose weight. And then you got mental health struggles that you need to address. Yeah. That is a lot. It's a recipe for disaster.
All at once. Yeah, totally.
He lost the weight though. You know, he
did. In the end, he did lose the weight. If you wanted to, spoiler warning, by the way. If you wanted to know how oops. Oh God, we just spoiled the Will Smith workout series. Shit. My bad.
Sorry,
everyone. Guys. Don't dislike.
He lost the weight and he finished the book. I actually do want to read the book though. I saw it in Walmart. I was like, I should probably get it.
I could cop.
Yeah, it's a very good one.
I still like Will Smith, but yeah, obviously that was some whole shit.
It was. I'm turning around I'm turning around the slap most definitely contributed to that.
Great meme though.
Yeah.
Incredible meme.
That
was good for a week, but then y'all outdid yourselves.
That was really good.
But then again, the internet always outdoes themselves with memes.
Dude, literally did
within a week, I'm just like, all right, dog, it's old. I'm done. It's
True.
Over. I'm over it.
We haven't had that many good memes in 2022. Like
what have been the memes in 2022?
It's just all Twitter now. It's all Twitter now.
It's just Twitter memes reposting on every other website.
I guess it's streamers too. I guess it's streamers too nowadays.
Yeah, just Speed and Aiden Ross corrupting the youth's mind.
I think honestly it's just influencers. Like that's the meme. Like Andrew Tate, Kevin Samuels.
Andrew Tate. Oh man. We should I wish we started it earlier. We could have got all the Andrew Tate content. That would have been so fucking good.
Dude.
Top G.
Andrew Tate
himself. Fuck bitches. Women shouldn't drive.
What color is your Bugatti?
And if you don't have a Bugatti, you don't have rights.
You don't. Yeah, Andrew Tate is just a very huge toxic masculine
misogynist.
Yeah, huge toxic misogynist. You know, the leader of the
misogynists.
And where are they? We have no idea. We have no idea.
And he promotes this whole Hustlers University shit, and it's just a Discord server.
I'm convinced.
Like you're paying $50 a month to join a Discord server, dog.
I'm convinced.
That's crazy.
I'm convinced the members that follow him are either 13 years old or 31 years old, and there's no in between.
No, they're like They're like 13 or they're like 23, and they like think they're a fucking grinder.
Yeah.
They're like on the hustle grind set.
And I've been broken up.
I've been working 15 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah,
my employer fucks me over, and I love.
And I kind of blame TikTok because, dude, TikTok.
It's just social media.
It is, yeah, that is true.
But yeah, TikTok's done some more damage.
Like I can't tell you how many influencers I see that go by is like, this is how you should treat a woman. This is how you should treat a man. This is how you should be in front of a woman. Like, dude, be yourself. That's all you got to really do at that point.
Stop listening to motherfuckers on TikTok and start listening to yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, you can do talking points like, hey, here's how you can approach a woman. But this is how you should treat a woman in a relationship. She does this, leave her. She does this, keep her. I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
Like, there's no society standard unless you.
You have to have my standards of.
Yeah,
a relationship.
All the social norms just go out the window. No, go in the window actually.
Yeah. In the window.
Yeah, but the dating culture for Gen Z is extremely toxic, and we're heading to.
It's because it's all just Tinder culture.
Yeah. That's a great way to explain it.
It's literally just we're all just hooking up. We're all just fucking.
We're all swiping left and right. Just
exactly.
Hey, you seen who does it?
I could fuck.
This one's good.
This one fucks. This one does.
Let's see your credit. No one does it.
What's your credit score? First question. What's your credit score? This is serious.
No one does that anymore. It's just what's your credit score is.
When's the last time someone asked you about your credit score?
No one has good credit nowadays.
No.
Nobody has good credit.
Try having good credit in America in 2022.
Impossible.
Tried buying a house in America. Impossible challenge.
Literally, absolutely impossible. And it's just not gonna get. It's not gonna get any better. It could.
No,
It
but
could.
you know what does make me feel better? What did make me feel better this past week? The Queen. Oh boy, we had to get to it. We smoking on the Queen pack.
All right, Caleb.
Oh, it hits.
Feel free to educate us on the Queen for a second.
Okay. Everyone is so pissed about the Queen. They're like, oh no, the fucking Queen. My fucking Queen's dead. Why are you making fun of the Queen? Bro, the Queen is a piece of shit. A straight up piece of shit. Like, okay, just first off, like, just upholding, like, the symbolism of a monarchy, which I think most people in this world have figured out is not good.
Nah.
Monarchy as a government is not good. I don't know why I said government like that. But yeah, it's not good. I got some more shit. I had some articles, but yeah, we'll get better. I'll have to throw articles up in this bitch.
Yeah, monarchy in this world is just not gonna work.
No, but yeah, everyone. I mean, look, I'm not gonna spit on the Queen's grave. You know, like, I'm not like that. But like, do I give a fuck? No. Am I gonna meme about it? Fuck yes. This shit is hilarious.
I used to think, like, as a kid, like, they would, like, nominate a new king and queen, like, every, like, 10 years or something. Like, you come out the president, as we do with presidents.
Yeah.
And I was just, like, waiting, like, hey, when are they gonna nominate the queen? Like, we're gonna make a new king.
Yeah.
Where's the queen?
I just can't believe how many people are, like, getting upset and supporting a fucking monarchy that has done so much terrible shit over the years, literally committing genocide.
Yeah.
I mean, so is America. We'll trust me, we'll probably talk about that.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
But like, they literally did genocide. I have this one thing right here. What was it? In 1943, the Bengal famine, the British Empire stole 45 trillion worth of wealth away from India. $45 trillion away from India. And that's why India is one of the only fucking news sources that, if you look at it about the Queen right now, that isn't taking too lightly to the Queen. They really don't give a fuck because they don't really like her that much because they kind of fucked them.
After all, the British Empire was not some benevolent institution. It was ruthless, racist, and vicious. If the empire existed today, it would probably be accused of crimes against humanity. Let me give you some examples. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre, the Bengal famine, the Mau Mau uprising in Kenya, all of these could easily be prosecuted at any tribunal. But the Queen never apologized for any of it. She may not have been directly involved in these, but she was the modern face of the institution responsible.
That's kind of shameful, actually. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
It's actually really sad.
Britain is not good. And that's what we were going to get into, is I got a clip. Oh, God. We're going to have a lot of these. Tucker Carlson, of course. Classic Tucker Carlson has to go crazy, going off. The Queen died and he's like, I'm a fucking Brit now. I have to suck the Brits off.
I got to look this up. Tucker Carlson?
No, I got the clip. So we'll put the clip on and then we'll come back and react to this shit.
Pets.
A country in the North Atlantic the size of Alabama that somehow took over the world and ruled it with decency unmatched by any empire in human history. The British Empire was not perfect, but it was far more humane than any other, ever. It's gone now, barely even remembered. Queen Elizabeth II was the last living link to a truly great Britain.
The last living link to a truly great Britain? Like, that is the most bullshit thing I've ever heard. Like, she did so much shit. I saw this one thing. I forgot to write it down, but she literally didn't let fucking black people work for her until, like, the 1960s.
I feel like it just gets to a point where it's such a nationalist that you just become a nationalist for everyone else. You know what I'm saying?
No, they just love that shit.
They just love government. They just love countries
They
being
love fascists.
They do. Just complete fascists. I'm just like, dude.
Yeah, the Queen is fucked. Yeah, they're terrible. Fuck the monarchy. Fuck the Queen. We smoking the Queen pack. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't care.
And King Charles gives me a lot of Joe Biden vibes
Oh, yeah.
for some reason.
And she literally supported her brother, who was literally friends with fucking Epstein and groomed children on his island. So, I mean, if you want to stick up for the Queen more, I mean, okay.
That's a topic, too, for itself.
Oh, yeah.
Epstein?
That's a whole podcast episode.
Literally, just the Epstein himself. Anyone can go on and on about Epstein. People are going on and on about Epstein. It's crazy. It's crazy.
He totally killed himself. He totally didn't get murdered.
Yeah, guys. Come
He
on,
totally
guys.
didn't have dirt on people.
Literally. Totally, guys. Just
But yeah, people like saying the royals have like, oh, they don't have a say in government, but like they literally do. And the queen literally oversaw like 1,000 or something laws put into fucking, or 1,000, I forget, 1,000 fucking propositions that got put into law with her consent. Yeah, literally.
It's insane. Simple to say.
So
that.
it's like they do have political power and they do have say over this shit, but people don't look into it because people are too busy. They have jobs, they have families, they have mental health to fucking worry about if they even have the time to worry about that shit. Not even gonna get into the mental health of this country.
Dude, there's like
That's a whole time.
there's literally so many episodes
We got so much content.
if we could just specialize on one thing every single episode. My goodness,
Oh god.
my goodness,
Oh god.
we can easily have like 1 billion episodes.
True.
Easily.
Dude, one day, honestly, we'll probably have to go like for 3 hours like Rogan one day, but like, yeah.
That would be hard. That should be
See,
hard.
we'll go for 3 hours when we get people on.
Literally.
Because then we'll have so many people, we can get all their takes. That'll be fucking fun.
Facts. All right, let's see. The music scene today. That's what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
The music scene. What are the things that just came out? Yeat. All right, guys.
Oh boy.
So Yeat just dropped his latest album called Life. Now, I'm kind of a Yeat enthusiast. Just keep that 100%.
I'm somewhat of a Yeat enthusiast myself.
You know what I'm trying to say? He's kind of one of the only artists that I've seen right now. Like, okay, I can see him rise to the top. But what I do like about Yeat is that he's independent in a way. He has his own label. He's doing his own thing. I think that's what artists need to move in for the future.
Definitely. Yeat is like, he's one of the first artists, well, not really, but like, I guess in this, like, in our generation,
Yeah.
like, to show that, like, you don't need, I mean, he's signed to a label, isn't he?
His own label.
Okay.
Twizzy
okay.
Rich.
Yeah. So, yeah, you don't need the labels and shit. Because labels just box you in, they restrict you, they take all your fucking money, they tire you out, they put you on deadlines and schedules that you can't uphold to. And that's why so many artists get depressed and drugs and shit like that if they're not already in it, is because there is a lot of pressure. Because, you know, people, I mean, it's a cliche, you know, money doesn't buy happiness and shit, but people always, when they talk about celebrities, they're like, oh, they got all this fucking money, why aren't they?
Right.
It's like, money solves happiness. Like, don't get me wrong, money does solve a lot of shit. It gets you a house, it
Right.
gets you fucking food, it gets you nice clothes, it gets you shit you like. But it only does a certain amount. Because once you got the nice house and you got the nice car and you got all the money in the fucking bank and you're sitting in your house by yourself, your mind's still the same.
Oh, I see now. So he's actually signed to Geffen Records. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, okay.
Geffen. I think it's for
A
distribution.
classic.
Yeah, I think
it's probably what like X did.
Yeah, for distribution.
Who was he signed to? I forget what they're called, but that's what X did. He had a label distributed, but he did everything else.
Was it Columbia?
It might have. I think he signed Columbia before he died.
No.
But he had someone else before that.
No, he was signed to P&B Rock's label too.
Was he?
Yeah, P&B Rock and X.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah.
Actually, a lot of people that died, like Pop Smoke, they were all on the same label.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I mean, they're all like that. That whole group is. I mean, not Pop Smoke as much, but like P&B Rock,
Yeah.
X. They're all connected.
Like they're all connected to the same label. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Yeat just does it for distribution and for import,
I'm
and
sure.
and not really promotion because he has Twizzy Rich.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing too. You don't need like labels to promote your shit nowadays.
You
And
really
like
don't.
people nowadays can tell, like, and I think that's why so many people take the things like TikTok and Instagram and just social and Twitter, social media in general, is because they don't like their corporate shit. They don't like to be, you know, told to buy shit, you know.
Yeah.
Like if I see a video and it's like music I like on a TikTok or something, and I like the song, then I like it. I don't want a corporation telling me what to like, kind of thing. I think that's how people are thinking more now.
The thing with labels, the kind of the jig is up now. Like labels.
Oh yeah.
Labels only select artists that kind of follow the trend now. That trend.
Well, plus they make you stay within certain limits. They don't
Yeah.
let you have creative control over shit, which is what's going on with Kanye right now. And it's not in the music world, but in the fashion world. But it's the same concept. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, you get put in a contract, and they take away your creative control, and they start doing shit with it.
Yeah, and it's just
they
business.
own your property.
And it's just business. Like basically, all labels do is say, do whatever makes the most money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, fuck what you like. We need this because it makes more
So
money.
if you have an idea that nobody has done, and nobody's going to be used to it, they're going to turn it down. It's like, dude, nobody's feeling this right now.
Yeah.
Then that's what they say.
That's why after you have like something like 2015, 16, when you had like the SoundCloud era and all those people blowing up, so you get some new blood and there's like a new fusion of music
Yeah.
coming along, And then after that, the only thing labels are signing are clones.
Yeah,
Yeat clones, Playboy Cardi clones, Uzi clones. That's all you see.
that's how it is. All labels do is just copy the original people.
And then like every 5-6 years, it refreshes itself.
And that's why I don't like TikTok, because there's a lot of original people who do music, but it's the way now. It's the way you have to promote on TikTok. It's the way you have to It's the way you have to do certain things on TikTok to make your music point out. It kind of fit some type of standards, which is why I hate promoting my music. I know we're both artists. We both make music. I'm a Christian artist. I'm a Christian guy. So yeah. Anyways, we'll talk about that stuff later. But TikTok wise, promoting music, I hate it to the core. Every single you have to do some same. You got to be acting all hyper energized. You gotta point, look at the camera. You gotta have the label saying people say my music is hard. What do you think? And I'm just like, it's corny. I'm sorry, it's corny.
People be doing too much.
Exactly, and it takes away creativity.
I'd rather instead of doing a stupid dancing TikTok to promote my music, I'd rather record a video and edit it and do some cool shit with it.
Yeah, and the only time you can see the artist's true creativity is in the music video.
Exactly.
Other than that, all the Instagram posts are just their TikToks, reviewing the same lyrics over and over and over again. Dude, that doesn't do it anymore. That 5-second snippet does not do it.
Me personally, I'm sick of the snippets era.
Yeah.
I want to wait for that shit. I want to listen to the album when it comes out, and I want to be surprised. Literally. I want to be oh shit.
Nowadays, I can promote my song "Workaholic," just the regular the TikTok method. Every once in a while it gets views. But I do the way that's why I like promoting on Instagram. I might promote my stuff on Instagram. It's you can see what I'm trying. You can see my vision, what I'm trying to put out, what I'm trying to put behind the song. You just don't get that stuff on TikTok. So I feel
the one good thing about TikTok though is that its algorithm is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
The way it promotes new users and gets views on shit. Obviously, that doesn't make you money right away.
Yeah.
But the way that it funnels people to your page and the potential that has to funnel people into your other stuff, YouTube, music, whatever you do.
Yeah.
Clothing.
Or podcast.
Yeah, or a podcast.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Podcast itself. Yeah. All it needs just I feel nowadays a lot of artists are getting sick of it too. Well, not a lot, because everyone's just trying to get on. Someone's
sick of what?
Just the way to promoting on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
The way you got to promote. And I saw a TikTok. It was you can tell who really wants it or not of how look at you. Oh my gosh,
how much they post.
Yeah, you can tell who really wants to be in the music game or not if you can tell how much they post. I'm dude, sometimes,
nah, bro, you're just chronically online. Get some help. You can get help. You can change for the better. It's okay.
Exactly. I'm dude. First of all, is your music good? Is your creativity good? Is your personality good? There's a lot of stuff that comes into it other than just promoting your music.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so people are so.
Well, there's a lot more to it than just making TikToks.
Yeah, literally.
And there's so much more cool shit you can do than TikToks. Now, I'm not saying not to do them. Do them. I've been avoiding doing TikToks, but for this podcast and even my music, probably now I'm gonna start doing TikToks because it is really good for promotion. It's good for getting people to see your shit. But overall, that should not be a main thing because there's so much more cool shit and creative stuff you can do with other people. And yeah,
absolutely. But yeah, I feel there needs to be a change because all I'm seeing on TikTok is just comedy posts, relationship advice.
But isn't that everything?
That is
Isn't
true.
That just social media in general?
That is, but just it feels so stale now. Maybe because we're just so used to it at this point.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's probably the reason why.
Maybe because we're a little chronically online too.
That is, yeah, that's also true. Yeah,
admittedly.
Yeah, we're all a bit chronically online at this point.
This generation is fucking cursed.
I just feel artists, the creativity needs to come back up. If we all let's keep it real. We all sound the same. We all the same bars.
Well, all music is deriving from older music at this point. I don't know, obviously, but I feel there's very little, if not no melodies that haven't been fucking used or patterns of melodies. You know what I'm?
Yeah.
So much shit has been used. Everything is, even if it is unique and quote unquote totally new, it still is deriving something from the past. There's some influence. Everyone's got influences. You know what I mean?
True. But the only person I can tell who's been promotionally doing well promotional wise, gotta be Tyler the Creator, and gotta be Kanye.
Tyler the Creator's always on some shit.
Yeah, but the way he projects his art. Yeah, the way he projects his art, that's what draws people in. Not snippets. over and over again.
He just drops.
Yeah.
He drops a single and he's like, album's coming out in so and so months.
Like he goes the extra mile to make like sketches or like videos, that small stuff. Like
Good music videos.
Yeah.
His concerts are very fucking good.
Literally. Like with Igor, that Igor rollout was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
And that album was just incredible too.
That is true.
I don't know how you guys haven't listened to Igor, but if you haven't, go fucking listen to
Igor
it. New
was
Magic
great.
Wand is the shit.
Literally.
Hard as fuck.
I do. I'm trying to say, like, and he brings that artistry to his concerts, like you said. Like nowadays, like I see, I see more artists just doing just the regular jumping up and down the stage, walking back and forth.
But you see, that's why people like Tyler the Creator last, is because he's just himself. He's an artist. He doesn't let people tell him. He's not trying to fit a mold. He's not trying to be like Cardi. He's not trying to be like this. He's just Tyler the Creator.
Like literally,
And this is my music. This is what I make. Like he came out with Igor and that had a sound, and then Call Me If You know that.
Call Me If You Get Lost.
Yeah, Call Me If You Get Lost came out and that had a different sound. He had DJ fucking
Yeah. Oh yeah.
the fucking rap community's gonna
Gangsta
kill
Grills.
me. Yeah, you guys are gonna kill me for this. I'm a little cooked, so forgive me. But yeah, I don't know how I don't know it.
Gangster Grills.
Gangsta Grizzle.
Yeah, dude. Gangster Grizzles. DJ Drama.
I was gonna say drama, but I felt like if I said drama, I was gonna okay.
Yeah, DJ
I should just go
Drama.
with my gut.
Yeah, it was a sweet aesthetic. Like
I
throwback.
fuck with it.
That's what people
My
need.
opinion, Igor's better. My opinion.
Yeah.
But still, good album. But I like every Tyler album. I'm a Tyler fan.
Yeah, Igor's way
I
better.
love Tyler.
Igor's way better. That vinyl is sick. I have the vinyl in my house.
The
Absolutely
mixing
epic.
on Igor is just incredible.
Absolutely.
It was so different, and it's still different. No one's made nothing like Igor.
That's a whole 10. That's a whole 10.
That is a whole ass 10.
like, dude, but what
On some
Kanye did,
Anthony Fantano
like
shit.
what Kanye did with his rollout, the Donda rollout was absolutely epic.
Call me a Kanye dick rider. I don't care. That Donda rollout was insane.
No artist has
Dope
done
as
that.
fuck.
No artist has done that.
The way, I mean, see, and that's the thing too. It's like, and he's not even in his prime right now. Like, imagine if he did some shit like that back like in 07. And that's the thing too. Is like he's still selling out arenas.
Yeah.
Like he just popped up one of these days, like concert in a week.
Yeah, because of his creativity
Yeah, it's
alone.
Kanye.
Like, you built an entire house, right? Have a whole choreography set up for a listening party for an album not even dropped yet.
He did one for one he didn't drop.
Yeah.
Donda 2. Where's
Literally.
Donda 2, Kanye? Where is Donda 2?
Like, dude, that's like ultimate creativity right there. That's what you need. That's what artists need nowadays. Artists need to show that.
And look, Kanye do be spazzing out on some crazy shit. Don't get me wrong. But y'all be trashing him too much. Let that man do what he needs to do.
Kind of even be doing too much. Like, people don't realize.
Nah, he do be doing too much sometimes. He
Yeah,
do be
true.
going crazy. Like the family shit and like
Yeah.
keep that out of it. I don't know what the fuck is that post.
Dude, the
I don't know
Kwanzaa
what-
post was
that
hilarious.
boy he was on some anti-Semitic vibes for a day. Hey, he's chilling.
The Kwanzaa post was hilarious.
What the fuck is Kwanzaa? They're teaching black kids in Sierra Canyon what Kwanzaa is. We gotta stop this.
I was like, dude, that's
I was
just...
like, all right, Kanye, you're going a little crazy.
I was like, that's just logic. That's just like, logical thinking. Kwanzaa's a holiday.
Have you never heard of Kwanzaa,
So,
Kanye?
I'm like, just like people, a lot of people
That's why he
don't
deleted it
celebrate
like an hour later. One of his friends called him up. They're like, you don't know what Kwanzaa is? He's like, no, what the fuck is Kwanzaa?
It's a Jewish
Nah,
holiday.
but back to that, like, yeah, leave Ye alone because overall with his music and his clothes and shit, leave him alone. As far as that goes, he knows what he's doing. I see the vision in that shit.
Yeah.
Like, the whole affordable clothing thing, like, because, like, that was the whole, oh, you don't got the answer, Sway. That whole thing was, Sway was telling him, you need to start your own company and do it yourself so you can keep the money so they don't fuck with your creativity, which was a valid point. But what Kanye was trying to tell him at the time is, I can't do the distribution that I need to do to make this company big enough by myself, especially at that time because that was like in 2013, so
Yeah.
he wasn't racked up like that.
And he
back
was
then.
millions of dollars in debt.
That's why now Kanye's like, okay, fuck Adidas, fuck Gap. After the contracts are over, I'm gonna do it myself. Because now he's got $1 billion in the bank, so
Yeah.
he's chilling.
Like, you can start your own corporation at that point.
Exactly. So Kanye needed Adidas and he needed the Gap to, for production and shit.
Yeah.
But stuff like that will lessen your creativity and they box you in, which is the bad part about it.
There's always a new guy. There's always a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just when you think you're on top, there's always somebody. There's always a
Exactly.
boss. There's always another boss.
But that's in anything you're in.
Yeah,
Any
anything.
job you're in, anything you're in, there's always someone coming for your spot. So you always got to be on top of your shit.
So eventually he's going to need to really just create his own corporation.
But that's the thing people don't realize either. Kanye is like, is he 50 yet? Or he about to be 50?
In his 40s.
Yeah, he's in his late 40s. And he's doing this shit still. Eminem can't drop a fucking album and have hype like Kanye does. Dr. Dre can't do it unless he dropped the the Detox, which obviously that's never coming out. Like, nobody from back then, The Game, even Snoop Dogg, nobody from back then can drop an album and like actually be played on the fucking radio and have the youth fuck with them like they do Kanye. Kanye is different. He knows how to connect with the youth. He knows how to. He's a fucking genius.
And now, of course, the headlines.
Rider.
And of course, the headlines help. But like, either way, really, when we listen to the music, every album is different.
I mean, even if you want to say his newer music's not as good, like anything up until after Yeezus, like incredible. Like, it's just incredible.
Like, dude, every album is different. It's never the same album.
Sounds. The only ones you could say kind of sound the same are Late Registration and College Dropout.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because the production was insane.
That was just him getting on.
Literally.
And nobody was sampling like him.
No.
No.
That was another wave that he made. He made the whole chipmunk sound sampling.
Literally.
High pitch. No one was doing that.
Nobody.
And then Kanye did it. And they're like, oh shit, that sounds good.
Like, Kanye's the type of guy to
and
be
then
like.
you got all the 2009 YouTube videos of all your favorite songs getting the Alvin and Chipmunks remix. So
Yeah. Literally. And Kanye is the dude that says, if nobody's going to do it, I will do it.
Facts.
Like, leader mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Like, of course, there are other artists that do have leader mentality, but like, Kanye's the person that's like, dude, we can do it.
He's got the drive to do it.
Yeah.
And now he's got the fucking money to do it.
Like, I've always like,
and his circle's always been good too. I mean, being around people like Virgil and obviously Jay-Z, shit like that. I mean, obviously he has got a really good circle around him to keep him financially
and that's a good,
stable at least.
And that's a good mindset.
Because we know he do be struggling with that mental stability.
Yeah, that is true, and that's a good mindset to have. Though, it's just like, why not? Just like, why not create something new? Like, we're here on this earth.
That's what we're doing right now on the podcast with our music. It's like, why not?
Yeah, we're still alive. We have the ability to do it. Anyone can grow. Like, what I've learned is that anyone can do anything. Simple as that. You just put in some effort, put in the work.
Think of a new color.
Literally. Oh man.
Yeah, I stumped him now, boys. It's over. Free thinkers when you tell them to think of a new color. So-called free thinkers. Think of a new color. Oh shit.
Gray. Combination of blue and gray.
Wait. That's already a color.
Dang, bro.
Damn.
So, well, basically, you can put anything that you put your mind to. That's already been created.
Facts. But yeah, overall, stop fucking with Kanye. Leave him alone creatively. But yeah, maybe you should kind of stay out of politics a bit because he don't really know what he's talking about. He got that rich people syndrome.
Yeah.
Rich people syndrome.
Yeah.
Because he's like, fuck capitalism. But then he's like, I love Republicans.
Just like, dude.
What?
If you're
even if you said I love Democrats, still, bro.
Yeah, if you're rich, if you're rich, just say what you want to say on a podcast.
So that's why I take everything politically he says. I'm taking this with a huge grain of salt because he's got rich people syndrome.
Yeah, with a grain of sand.
A block of sand. It's like, here, take this shit.
Just like tiny grain of sand you took right in your finger. Like, yeah,
that's bullshit. He wilding. He going crazy.
Yeah, he's wilding. That's all good.
And speaking of politics, probably as like the last topic for this week.
Yeah.
Lindsey fucking Graham and the Republicans back at it again, boys. Abortion is back on. The abortion topic is back on.
Yep. All right. So let's do some quick breakdown because I'm a Christian man. Because you guys ever heard the word abortion? Let's get this out the way.
Oh, they're seething. They're like, what's his opinion?
Get out the way. So I do not care about politics as a Christian. If you're a Christian conservative, I do not care. If you're a Christian Democrat, I don't care. I believe that we should be following the laws of Christ. And any political views come in there, simple as that. Now, here we go. Don't cry, right? As a Christian, I am pro-choice, but I push life. That's the only way I can describe it.
Fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
Fucked up, bro.
I am pro-choice because I understand that people have their own will, have their own free will.
People have to believe what I believe. I believe this, so you should believe it.
Yes. I am pro-choice, but I push life. I'm going to encourage you to keep the child. But if you not can keep the child, guess what? It's out of my hands.
It's out of my hands.
It's out of my hands at that point. Feel me? I'm not going to sit there and be like, Bible says this, Bible says that. I understand that you're a human with your own mindset, your own will. You have your own choice. So guess what? Simple as that. Pro-choice, push life. I feel like all Christians do that as well. Like, I do. I can't tell you how many times during the abortion era on Christian TikTok.
Oh, God.
Where people are like, you cannot have abortion at all.
Ever.
I'm like, God.
No plan B.
I love how Christians were like, oh, the reason why the world's so bad is because of free will. But then when it comes to topics like that, free will just doesn't exist anymore. It's just like
you don't get free will in this.
Literally,
you don't have free will. This isn't a democracy.
Literally. So before we had this topic, simple as that. That's my standpoint on it. Pro-choice, push life. That's it. All right. So
Simple.
Lindsey Graham, educate me on this.
So Lindsey Graham and the Republicans, which they have proposed a bill of legislation, and they called it the Late-Term Abortions Act. So basically, what they consider a late-term abortion is at 15 weeks, which is, if you don't know, that's what the precedent for Roe v. Wade was, which, if you don't also know, pregnancy lasts 40 weeks. So I don't know how 15 is considered late-term, number one. Two, the late-term abortion argument is so stupid because, oh my God, and I argue with people in my fucking family all the time. They're like, oh my God, but what about late-term abortions? What the mother? She has a kid for 8 months, and then she's like, I don't want it anymore. I'm like, listen, sit down and listen.
So 15.
This doesn't happen.
So 15 weeks is around 3 months, right? Mm-hmm. What's the size of a baby at 3 months of a premature baby? Let's see.
I don't know off the top of my head. But
yeah. What is the size?
Not big.
Of a baby at 3 months. At 3 months pregnant. That's such a horrible sentence.
That's the biggest point, and I'll do that while you're looking it up, is 95. I mean, you can look this up. I mean, I'll get better at this and put articles up in this shit later. Yeah. But you can look this up. 90% of fucking abortions are done within the first trimester. And only less than 1% are done after the third trimester or during the third trimester.
So it says, how big is a 3-month pregnant baby? At the start of this month, your baby will be about half an inch long. That's about the third month or so. Yeah. And by the end of it, she will be almost 2 inches long and weigh about an ounce.
So nothing.
Yeah, well, WebMD says at the end of the third month, your baby is about 3 or 4 inches long and weighs about 1 ounce. So you're right.
Still nothing.
So yeah, still nothing.
I guess my opinion, but still nothing.
Yeah. So basically,
either way, yeah. But that's why I like your outlook on it, is because you get that you have your own perception on it, but you realize that that's your life and you make your decisions. Yeah. Other people have their own life and they can make their own decisions by themselves.
And of course, you're going to push life. Hey, after all, it's
someone else getting an abortion doesn't affect you.
Yeah, and after all,
it doesn't change your life unless you let it, which change your mindset. Holy shit.
Yeah, and of course, as a Christian, it's like, it's a baby. Like, why not? The reason why I push life, because it's like, you guys knew like the consequences of having sex. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like,
sure, and I mean, I get that argument too, because my family brings up, they're like, but when you're having sex, don't you know you can? It's like, yeah, but like, also you got to keep in mind, people aren't just having sex to have kids.
Exactly.
Like, people just fuck.
Exactly.
You know that, right?
Yeah. Now me is like, I understand you took Plan B. You took Plan B and it happened to be pregnant. Mm-hmm. I understand that. Condom broke. I understand that. You know what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. But if it's like condom and Plan B, and crazy, a miracle baby happens. Baby happens. All right, well, I understand that too. What I'm saying is that if it's like no Plan B, no condom, you guys just know.
See, that's the thing. I get the argument. Yeah. But I don't like when people say that and they're like, so that's why I get to tell you not to have an abortion. Exactly. It's like, no. Like, you can tell them, well, you should have been more careful. You should have known.
That's what I'm going to say.
That doesn't give you the right to be like, okay, now you don't get to have an abortion because you should have known better.
Exactly.
It's like, no. So now we're taking away safe fucking abortions.
And I also will say this as a Christian. Now, if you are, that's why I say this. I forgot to say this. If you are financially stable and environmentally stable, right? I say you should still have the child, because that is a huge play. Mm-hmm. Your environment and your financial situation when it comes to abortion. So I completely understand. You can't afford a child. You say you had sex, and all of a sudden you're pregnant. You know what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. And then of course your environment, where you live.
True.
Where you live. That's a huge part of it. I feel like Christians overlook that. It's just you're pregnant, just do that. Like, dude.
Like, no, you're not taking into account so many things. And also, at the end of the day, I guess my opinion, but at the end of the day, no matter what your conditions are, you should have the fucking choice to choose.
Absolutely.
As a woman, it is your child. You are the one carrying it. You should choose what to do with your fucking body.
Simple as that.
Because all these Republicans get all uptight in the fucking ass when you tell them to take a vaccine. And they're like, oh, my bodily autonomy, brother. What about bodily autonomy?
It's the mark of the beast.
They're trying to, Bill Gates is going to chip me. He's going to track me. I have an iPhone, but don't worry about that.
My uncle's been acting weird lately, dude. He turned to a robot. He's turned to an NPC right now, man.
The vaccine turned him gay. You see what they're really trying to do is they're putting chemicals in the food and the water. They're killing the chickens. They're vaccinating people, and it's making them gay and transgender.
I'm like, wow. Oh, dude, that was a hilarious era too.
It wasn't an era. It's still going on.
The Christian conservative,
the QAnon people are still around.
Yeah, dude, the Christian conservative era was wild. It was wild. It was pretty.
Was it
wild.
really an era though?
No, it was deep.
Christian conservatives are just like a baseline of America.
Yeah,
it's like just a generic American.
It's just Western Christianity
white,
as a whole.
Southern Christian American.
Yeah. It doesn't get any Western than that, and conservative as that. Oh, dude, yeah. Simple as that. So abortion's not really a topic. People just like to just make it when you think about it.
True.
It's not really a topic.
It shouldn't be a topic. But people like to get fucking mad just over everything.
True. It's just like, I don't get it.
And they just love getting mad at shit that doesn't affect their lives at all.
Absolutely.
Like gay people and trans people, which I'm sure we'll talk way more about in the future. But like, yeah, people get so mad. It's like, okay, even if you want it, like, I guess I can't change your mind. You're just going to be a fucking bigot. Like a piece of shit. You're just gonna be an asshole. Like, could you just keep it to yourself? Like, they're not affecting you. They're not doing anything to you. Why do you gotta
exactly
make their lives harder? What the fuck?
Exactly.
Like, just leave trans people be.
Like, I'm not
let them play in sports.
Exactly. I'm not gonna come to you as a Christian. Just go. You know, I wasn't go just like dude.
I can't support that lifestyle.
Now there will be an episode if everyone wants to know. Oh, he's Christian. What's his stance on LGBTQ? I will talk about that in a separate answer. I would like to be properly educated, biblically, and in reality, and just reality itself first. I'm in the process of that as well. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, the Bible says X, Y, and Z. I'm actually doing thorough research. Why the Bible says this? Why? Or what does this do scientifically? What is going on? Right? So if anyone wants to comment like, we want to hear your answer right now, trust me, I will get to it. I've been pondering this for about a year already. It's not just some thought that's like, oh, I'm gonna see what it says. When I fully educate myself and think I actually have a good description of why biblically homosexuality is sinful, why I see that, I will be glad to explain it. Simple as that. But if I'm not gonna sit here and just like get all irked up when transfers in the room. It's like,
and
dude,
that's most people. They don't know anything.
They
don't know what they're talking about, and they're just spewing shit all over TikTok and Instagram. And it's
dude,
all right.
Christian TikTok as a whole is just.
Yeah.
Dude,
TikTok as a whole is just a cesspool, but so is Twitter.
Oh, dude, Twitter is just TikTok.
Twitter might be more of a cesspool. Honestly.
Easily.
Yeah, not might be. It is.
Yeah, dude.
Twitter's just god.
Now, there are some Christian TikTok people like say that they know what they're talking about, and they come in a loving manner. Then there are others. It's always the others that just cause the downfall. You know what I'm trying to say? It's just like, man, they'll just go homosexuality is sinful. It's the devil's thing. Leviticus, this verse. Like freaking 1 Corinthians, that verse, my guys, you literally have to explain. You can't just spit out a verse.
Yeah.
You can't just spit out a verse. You need context, and you need explanation. You need history. You need science. You need all that. It all comes together.
And most of all, you need to be understanding that the person you are talking to is another human being.
And you need to understand that they're probably not going to listen.
No. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Not everyone has to think like you. If we all can be fucking good people and be decent, and like, who gives a shit what we believe?
At the end of the day, bro.
Like, we've talked about many times, and obviously we'll probably have many discussions about like spiritual stuff and religion and stuff. Yeah. But I tell him all the time, having debates on it, conversations, that's good. Having conversations always entertaining. It's good to learn different perspectives and learn to see things in a different perspective and look at things in a different way. But having debates on it and trying to convince the other party that what you believe is correct, it's fucking useless.
Yeah, like I learned,
there's just no point.
Like I've learned as a Christian, it's just like when people want to hear me out, I'm just gonna tell you what I've been through as a Christian. I'm gonna tell you why I think Jesus, of course, is God. He's the truth. But I'm not gonna say like, but convincing wise, that's when it turns to debate. I'm just gonna tell you what I am. My life will reflect by it. I'm going to be very transparent right now. Like, as a Christian, I'm not perfect. I love how all Christians say that on every video. Guys,
I'm not
perfect. No, like, legit, I'm still going through stuff. I'm still doing stuff that's sinful, you feel me? And I will be very open about it. Extremely open, because I want you guys to, like, literally see my journey as well as in my growth, my relationship with Christ. That's how it's going to be. A lot of Christians, they hide it. A lot of Christians will say it. They'll be like, I'm going through things, guys. And they'll never show what they're going through. Like, they'll never be fully vulnerable. They'll be like, I'm kind of being...
it's a social media syndrome.
This generation. They will never show it.
Everyone's got to show their best. I mean, not that I want to see your mental breakdown on my Snapchat story. Not that I want to see that, or would I probably look through it. But it's not like people are showing all the worst moments of their life on social media. It's all the best shit. It's all
if you want a life update,
your highlight reel.
I will give you a full 100% life update what's going on. Maybe like maybe a month from now, I'll be like, yeah, I've been reading my Bible. I've gone back to pornography. I've been doing all this stuff, but I'm getting back on track because I yearn for it. Like I actually want to get back on track.
Yeah.
A lot of Christians, I don't think a lot of Christians will be that upfront. Maybe that upfront, at least for my age Christians. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I feel like as we get older,
most people aren't upfront though. That's not even a Christian thing. That's just like a society thing.
That is true because we've
people
been taught.
Just aren't upfront.
Yeah, we've been taught to show your best self only.
True. Well, social media has made that a lot worse.
Very.
You have to put a filter on yourself, and it's got to be the best shot. And it's
exactly. People don't realize you are you, like your best and your worst self. There's no denying it. There's no denying it.
That's the only way you can become better is accepting the bad within you.
Yeah,
or realizing it and changing it.
Yeah, that's one thing I have to swallow that pill as a humble Christian. That's what humbled me a lot. Because a lot of Christians, we think once we get saved, we're perfect again, right? But I fell for this delusion because I have a deep-rooted narcissism sometimes. Like, you know me. Like, I have main character syndrome, just respectfully.
I think we all got a little bit of main character syndrome, honestly.
What makes me the problem is that I'm aware of it, and I don't do a thing about it, which is a huge problem, is that when I found out, of course, when we read the history of the Bible, that we were perfect, I kind of made the stance like, oh, I am a perfect person, but it's due to the world, I become sinful. So if I just become perfect again, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
So I've kept this notion that I am perfect, but I'm just going through. It's the world's fault.
The world's corrupting me. Yeah. So I just need to find my way and be perfect.
Exactly. When the reality is I have to accept that, dude.
You're never going to be perfect.
Those
you
things,
will be learning lessons and fucking up until the day you drop.
Literally. Even my
you
dad,
might make a mistake the day you drop.
Even my dad came to me yesterday. He was like, dude, I just want to say, dude, like, I'm probably still like a kind of offbeat dad sometimes. But just like I'm still going through it, like help me out. I'm like, okay, cool. It's like cool.
Everyone's going through shit.
Yeah, that's a hard pill I have to swallow. It's like, dude, now that I have to accept that I'm not a perfect human being at all. Kind of sucks though.
It does. It's a. I mean that's one thing that like we'll talk about this more. Psychedelics.
Yeah.
This is one thing that.
See, I smile. I was like, yeah.
But it's one thing psychedelics does to you when it takes your ego away. It makes you very aware of yourself. It makes you very aware of your shortcomings, of your bad habits, and yeah, that was one of the biggest things it did for me. Is like it just showed me all that stuff. Yeah. And then the biggest thing is to integrate that after the trip.
Yeah, it's a
very trip does not change you. It takes many trips to. At least for me, it did. I mean, maybe some people take one trip and they're fucking fixed or something.
Yeah,
I don't think that happens.
It's a very much so.
But for me, I mean, it took like 4 or 5 trips, and I mean, it's taken 2 years. I haven't taken like an actual like a large dose trip in a year, probably a year and a half in the next like 2-3 months.
Yeah.
And that's because I've just been integrating the lessons. Because the last trip I had, it basically told me, why the fuck are you coming back here?
Literally.
You keep asking the same question. You got to go do the work now. So go do the fucking work and come back when you've done the work.
Yeah, I feel like.
So I'm like, okay, I get it now.
I feel like it's most definitely heavily psychological.
It is.
Yeah, because as a Christian, when I took mushrooms, there will be an episode on that. So for anyone who's like, oh, he's a Christian, he's a devil worshiper now.
Oh yeah, get ready. Like, we're doing a whole fucking episode, boys.
Yeah, relax. Cause like I'm most definitely. I'm even more a believer in Christ at this point. Because I feel like it's more
what
of
a twist.
Yeah, it's more of a psychological and mental thing rather than spiritual. You know what I'm trying to say? I feel like
I think they go hand in hand.
Yeah, you think they go hand in hand, which is kind of true because, like I said, addressing your psyche also helps spiritually. Yeah, I'm talking about just like it doesn't.
I know what you're saying.
It affects you. I'm saying it affects you psychologically.
Yes.
Nothing really happened.
With your brain.
Yeah, nothing really happened spiritual. I didn't turn to like a freaking super angel with wings and all that. It was just like, oh, this was going on in my brain.
Plus, he didn't take 5 grams in silent darkness. He only did 3.5 in the light.
So it was 2.8 in a dark room.
Close enough.
Close enough. Peak point. But yeah, like I said, I will go into that. I do feel like my role in like the Christian community is to address mental health. Like I've been really attracted to psychology for some reason. If I did go to college, I would go to college for psychology. Like I'm really in love with brain I really love patterns of the brain, how people move. I feel like that does play a huge role when it comes biblically too. Like the mind, huge thing. Like I can go on and on. That's a whole different episode, but I will elaborate on that. I will.
Mm-hmm.
You will hear me.
You will hear
You will hear me.
I will be heard.
Yeah, dude. I feel like a lot of Christians, like I said, we dismiss mental. I talked to you about this. Like the soul.
They think Jesus can fix everything.
Yeah.
They think if I pray to Jesus enough and I tell Jesus to take the wheel enough, he'll take the wheel eventually,
Yeah.
and stuff will just start happening.
Like Jesus did his job. He died for the cross for our sins, and he established the new law. And of course, he mentioned us on here on this earth. And of course, we have to do our part too. You know what I'm trying to say? We can't just accept Jesus and just keep sinning and then wondering why we're still doing worse. Like we have to read our word.
God,
we have to.
why do you give me your strongest battles?
You just need to go outside.
Go outside, my child.
Go to therapy. Go to therapy.
Have you heard of therapy?
I do. Have you read your Bible? You know that thing has dust on it for the past 3 months.
You haven't picked that shit up in a year.
In a year. So like, come on, friend. Like So yeah, it feels
The doors
like,
are wide open.
Yeah. So I really do want to address like mental patterns, like mental health. Like I want to go deep into that because it does a lot.
Definitely.
Yeah, there are Christians that
Definitely on this podcast, we're definitely going to get into some deeper topics.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely go more in depth. Obviously, first episode, just getting our fucking
big rant. We're just ranting.
Oh yeah, we're just fucking ranting. We're getting our reins together.
We're doing what we do off camera. We're just ranting it
Literally.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just watching our conversations in a fucking studio on the regular.
Yeah, exactly. It's a place like a lot of Christians, they focus on spiritual stuff. To say spiritual, like this way. I have no education on that either. So eventually there will be a point where I probably will watch that. Chris talk about like what type of demons there are, what goes on in the spiritual world.
There's so many conversations we can have.
Yeah, but I have no education on that. So, but I understand that my area, because I've been praying a lot, it's most definitely just the mind, the psyche. That's where my area is biblically to teach Christians about. And there are Christians that talk about spiritual stuff, like physical stuff. Like there are like Christians that weightlift, how to connect your physical life to the Bible. Mine's like the center of it. Like I like this. Like it feel like it's good. Mm-hmm. It's a really good thing. So yeah, it'll come hand in hand eventually.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out.
Well, yeah, I think that's a good place to leave off for the first episode.
Absolutely, man.
All right. Well, thank you guys for fucking watching, and we will see you guys in the next episode next week.
Next week, we don't know what we're talking about, but
yeah, we don't know. There'll be content though. There's always content, especially in America.
Yeah, just
All
come
right.
back. Just come back.
Peace out.
Peace out.